About the passing of World War II veteran Allen Crawford. This hero lived an incredible life, 35 combat missions. He was an FBI agent, but you can't tell Mr. Crawford's story just on the things he did. A huge part of his story, the lives he touched along the way. Amalia Crawford's husband, Allen, passed away in late September. She told me she received about 50 emails and letters from people who knew Allen during his 93 years of life.
Always a positive mental attitude, an exemplar of honesty and integrity, Allen could always be relied upon for the sanctity of his pledge.
She put together this book for a celebration of life ceremony. There are letters in here from childhood friends.
Al and Den were the best of friends, more like brothers, from their early teens through high school and beyond. Al was a big, handsome boy, the target of many admiring girls.
There are emails from people who worked with Allen Crawford.
In December 1978, I first met Al at the basement of the old Federal Building in Miami, where he served as senior special agent criminal investigator.
His story is fascinating. He met his wife Amalia in Florida, and they were married for 28 years. At that time, he was investigating Medicare and Medicaid fraud and home health care. But before all of that, he was a bombardier and a navigator for 35 combat missions over Europe in 1944 and 1945. He came home, graduated from college. He worked for the FBI for 6 years. This is him with J. Edgar Hoover. After that, he had a private security business and worked for Playboy Enterprises. This is a photo from him the day we met just a few weeks before he passed away. He had an impact on pretty much everyone he met.
He's kind of like that guy on TV, that the most interesting man in the world type guy.
The Crawfords moved to North Georgia 11 years ago, and Allen joined VFW Post 3679.
He's one of my heroes. That's why he's right here. Just like Desmond Dawson's there and Mr. Coolidge.
All of the men in this room are veterans. Dennis McLaughlin fought in Vietnam, and he also did work on Mr. Crawford's home.
You're talking about honesty and integrity and all that stuff. He was a picture of it, you might say, because anything he told you, you could believe it.
All of these men say Mr. Crawford was not the kind of person to sit and talk about all the things he accomplished. But everybody here still knows his story, and they have a lot of respect for the life he lived and his service to our country.
I met him here when I joined.
Okay.
And he was probably the most intelligent person I ever run into.
The memories in this room and the memories that Amalia keeps in this book tell different pieces of Allen Crawford's life, an amazing life that Allen and Amalia Crawford shared for the last 28 years.
I'd like to have about 200.
Allen Crawford will be laid to rest in Florida on January